Hola!
Bon dia!
And welcome to the post-soggy sourdough project. Stormy few days here, and we also had a meeting which I'm going to go and talk about. I'm going to show you the thing that we were talking about. But yeah, we got completely soggy walking through our farm yesterday, and we didn't want to film, so sorry we didn't film, but it was really damp. I got some shots, so you'll see. And
we had thunderstorms. Our electricity went out for about 20 minutes. It was wild.
Was it 20 minutes? No, because our other one kicked in.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
only like
true.
30 seconds.
It was only for 30 seconds. Such a drama queen. I'm such a drama queen, guys. But yeah.
Right, I'm going to take Ella for a big walk and show you our big cork tree, whilst Carlos is going to hang the clothes out. What a good egg.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We're checking our shoes.
Hello. Hello.
We haven't worn those boots in a while because it's mostly been sunny, apart from the last 2 days. But when Lucky was still here, we found a centipede in our shoe area. We need to build a little thing to keep our shoes safe from centipedes and scorpions. And we need a new front door. Always check your shoes for centipedes and scorpions, everyone.
Yay.
That will not be pleasant, being bit by one of those.
It might not be Australia, but central Portugal does deliver on the creatures.
It does deliver, it does. Excuse me. It's me and the girls. We're just chilling under the big 2 cork trees that we have. Basically, yeah, we had a little meeting with someone yesterday about harvesting cork on our land. These are our 2 biggest trees, and this is like ancient woodland basically on our land. It's very nice, very tranquil here, and we get a lot of deer here. Very lovely. But yesterday in the rain, we came walking through. We have loads and loads of cork trees on our land. Unfortunately, only 7 or 8 are actually big enough to harvest. They have to be, I think it's larger than 50 centimeters in diameter around the trunk. You can't usually harvest them until they're about 25 years old. And also, unfortunately, we found out through this guy, because the trees haven't been properly cared for, once you harvest them, you have to harvest them every 8-9 years. Otherwise, the bark just goes to crap, basically. And that is what has unfortunately happened with our trees that have been harvested before. Do you want to go back, Ella? All right, okay. Yeah, they have got like a dark blackness to them. Apparently that's not good. They go really tough, and they can't be used for like cork in bottles. I think they can be used for things like insulation around houses, stuff like that, but you can no longer use it for the good stuff. And so we trekked around our land for about an hour showing all of our big trees, and found out we'll basically make next to nothing if we go through this particular company, which is rather annoying. Because I know a neighbour makes like 200 per tree through the same company. Yeah, it was frustrating because we were hoping that can help towards some of our things we want to around land. Now, saying that, we did find out that he hires a separate company through his company, and he has to pay them about 150 per day, which is why it wouldn't work out that good hiring through his company. If we find someone who's maybe a smaller business who do it directly, we should hopefully be able to make a little money off of it. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. We got completely soggy. We were really grumpy, and it was stormy. We were a bit of a funk yesterday, but hopefully we can find someone who can give us a bit of a better deal. We're going to ask around, see if we can find someone else. There is a local farm shop who apparently just knows everything, so we're going to ask around there. If you are in the Fundao area and you do happen to know someone, you got a good price, please let us know down in the comments, because it would be greatly appreciated. I don't want to get ripped off. I know that people do make, I'm not expecting thousands and thousands per tree. I know that's a myth. I've always been aware that's a myth. It seems so silly, but yeah, to not see any of that money when I know that it's about 40 to 50 euros per, I think it's 15 kilograms of bark. They'd obviously get a lot more than that. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. If it really looks like we will get nothing, we'll still do it anyway, because it means that in 8 years we can make some money off of it. So it may be one of those things, it's annoying, but we'll make money further on down the line. But if anyone ever tries to sell you a piece of land, because I have heard about people getting told this by estate agents, if you're looking for a place in Portugal, an estate agent tells you, oh, this tree is really big, it's worth thousands of euros, no, it's not. It's not. And that is absolutely proof of that. I think it's very, very rare you get those trees, and they have to be very, very old and harvested at least 3 times to get a decent amount of money. So yeah, that was frustrating, but we still got some money coming in anyway. Ella, what are you looking at? We get a lot of wildlife coming through here. I've just seen some boar tracks. Anyway, for the rest of the day, I'm going to try and make life a little bit better, get into the garden now that the sun's come out, and Carlos is going to do some strimming, because where we've had so much rain, we have, well, lots to do in terms of strimming still, which isn't great, but we've had the rain, so we can do it, at least until into next week, so that's good. Right, should we go? Right, come on, Ella. If I put that down, she might follow me. Up this way, come on. Oh, also, if you're thinking, why is it 150 euros to pay these guys to harvest the cork bark? If you didn't know, it's a really, really like old practice, and you have to know exactly what you're doing. You can kill the tree. It's supposed to be quite a difficult job, and yeah, you need to be properly qualified and registered. So it is quite a well sought after profession, as it were. So that's why it does cost a lot to hire these people. Like, you can't just do it yourself. Otherwise, definitely I would be at it with the axe myself. The most famous place is the Alentejo. They have like this huge, I think it's the world's largest cork forest there. It's a profession that's lasted thousands of years. The technique hasn't really changed over thousands of years. It's just done with like axes and know-how, really. But I do not have the know-how. I do want to film someone harvesting it, because it's kind of a really cool ancient thing, and I like it. This is really good timing. Someone's harvesting their cork across the road. I can't see anyone, they must be on their lunch break. That's so cool. See it on the back of the truck. And that's what it looks like at the end. They spray paint it so they know how long it has been. That's so cool. You joined us finally. Not quite. Not quite yet. Soon.
Good afternoon, lovely people. I am back with the Powerpuff Girl t-shirt ready to stream once again. This year the weather has just been insane. As you guys may know, I've been streaming the entirety of the land for the fire regulations. I did this whole lower field here below our house. I did all this. The ferns have started to go crazy again. I've done the field there with the olive trees going in to the well. I've done as much of this as possible. I need to finish off that bit there. I also need to get on with the mimosas that are just next to that, to the house. I don't know if you can see it, just on the top there. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on for today. But everything's already started to grow back due to the rain. It's kind of crazy. It's really hard to keep on top of it with only one person, but try the best that I can and we should be okay. Lovely jubbly.
What happened to this melon? Jeez! You seen the size of this?
It's massive, yeah.
That is massive.
Yeah, so actually I've been checking in with Miss Chasnini here, and I'm going to be focusing on the bit where my finger is pointing.
Over there?
Over there, because I can leave the mimosas for next week, because I can actually strim until Tuesday. It is mid-June and I can still strim. This weather has just gone bananas.
Bananas.
So I'll be focusing on that.
Big plum tree over there. I remember last year I spotted it, but we had just missed the season. It's really like hidden in amongst all those trees, so if we can get that bit clear, so maybe we can get some plums later.
Yeah, because last week they weren't quite ready yet. They were this fast. We can eat plums. I love plums. Maybe we could do a plum pie or a plum cake
Plum
or something.
jam's the one. Plum jam with a bit of cheese.
Plum jam and cheese, there we go.
Yes.
It's going to be Charlotte sorted for the summer. she will literally just buy a queijo serra.
Yes.
She'll buy a big cheese for like 20 euros, and then you just
Bit of
salad, bit of bread,
jam,
dip it in,
cheese.
and jam. Sorted.
Maybe a little chorizo here and there.
Yeah. Muito bem, muito bem.
Thinking it was going to be about 25. Once it's summer, you don't get a lion. You have to get up early or nothing gets done. It took us by surprise. I've harvested a few figs and I've checked out our big plum tree. It's not quite ready, but they're just starting to go nice and pink. Can't wait for those. But because it's hot, we've decided, you know what? We're not going to get anything done during the day today. What we're going to do is wait for the shade to move into our garden, because we've got a few bits that need to happen in there. And we're just going to have a quick nibble and go for a swim. Because why not? I've been waiting all year for this. It's my favourite time of year. It's just going to the local swimming spots and having a wee swim. I'm getting touched by bugs all the time. Ooh. Okay, everyone. We didn't end up actually going swimming because we decided we haven't really been sleeping that well, hence the lay-in this morning. So we decided, you know what, we're going to have a siesta instead. Sorry. But we will show you some swimming spots during the summer. Probably next week, actually, as a bit of a warm little bit coming. We are coming out to the garden now. I've got some parsnips and some radish that I can plant. Carlos is going to tidy up an area that is the bane of my existence. Many of you know we've cleared this area over here so many times, but it grows back so quickly. It's buddleia bush, which is like really deep rooting. I've tried to pull out as many roots as possible, but it's kind of impossible. So we're going to cut it back and put some we've got some big chunky bits of slate and stone, and we'll fill up other gaps with bits of card and stuff as well, and just cover this area for a while to kill off everything that's growing in it other than my hydrangea. It's the one thing we're going to let live. But yeah, it's just becoming a bit of an absolute pain to just constantly do it. I did about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's grown that much, especially with all the heat and the rain. So hello Gatinia. That's what we're going to do this afternoon.
Got me gloves on, lads. And then I'm gonna take care of business, listen to my podcast to Reno in my headphones, and then water the garden, etc, etc.
Yeah, we are thinking of maybe taking a walk in the evening to our local bar / cafe, maybe. But it's been very hot today, so we're gonna wait till it's the sunset for that. Good luck. Everyone, so Carlos is going to get a couple of long bits of wood to mark out this bed. Obviously we haven't sorted out this bit yet. Probably autumn time I will put some more cardboard and basically join these two beds up. So we want a long bit of wood that can go across that whole bit there. We've spent so much money on soil recently. I do want to invest some money into other things other than just soil. So we'll wait till autumn for that. So we've got a few things. So, for example, these green lettuce, or lettuces. What's the plural for lettuce? Lettuces. Lettuces?
Let us begin.
Okay, right, just ignore him. But the green ones have started to bolt where the hot weather has come, and they've been growing for quite a while. I know they never looked that big, but we just ate so much from them. So what I'm probably going to do is cut out all the green ones. I'm going to leave the root system in so that can rot back down and feed back into the soil. And then in these gaps, what I'm going to plant for winter, it's quite a long growing crop, is just a load of parsnips. And next to that, some radishes. Because these grow so quickly, you can plant them next to them, harvest them, and then you're not wasting space waiting for a crop that takes loads of time. So that's a plan. And then the rocket, and I don't know if you can tell in the background, the coriander's really starting to bolt. I'm gonna keep the coriander for like another week or two so I can harvest the seeds and use them for spices and maybe for some planting. And that little gap there, I'll put some green lettuce in there. I'll probably just buy some seedlings just so it's quickly done. But look at us, crop rotating. Look at us go. We've got some little flowers coming up here. We're doing weeding. Permaculture, mate. We're doing it.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, any
frogs. Come on, you were noisy a minute ago. Cheers.
Hello people from the future, it is Carlos here and Charlotte is just over here in the window.
Hello, I'm editing. Hi everyone.
She's an editing gremlin and I'm going to be a choppy chop Mr. Gremlin now. So for this afternoon, whilst we have whilst we have cold weather and it's not super warm, I'm going to be tearing down this fig tree. As you can see, ever since I've started chopping down the bits around it for us to go through, it's actually gone up in size and it hasn't produced a lot of figs because this branch has actually broken from the weight, and it really isn't producing that many figs for us. We've got a lot of other fig trees. So what we figured, pun intended, is I'm gonna be chopping all of the side ones, all of the side branches, yeah, is that the right term? Side branches, and I'm gonna keep the middle one. We believe the middle one is somewhere amidst all of this stuff over here, but like this has all grown recently. We really need to get rid of this tree to encourage good figs next year. Wish me luck, lads and ladettes. I think that's the correct term. Anyway, time to chop.
That bit broke in the winter.
Yeah.
Have you seen though, like a bit's propagated itself?
Oh, Nelly. Yeah.
If you lift it up, then I'll grab the base.
Yeah? Any better? Cool.
Yeah, there's a little bit down there, it's propagated
I know.
itself.
Here, look. This is all coming out, look.
Hang on. Oh yeah, that's the bit you cut recently.
I cut it, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is wild.
It's brambles coming out.
So I think the tall bit is that bit there.
That bit
See.
there, right?
So yeah, there's so behind that thick bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hack and slash my way through these. I can't even see what I'm doing. There we go.
Yeah, leave some greenery on it, otherwise you won't be able to harvest it next time.
Yeah.
Look at this one as well, look.
It's just gone mental.
That is crazy. I think you're going to have to cut this one further down, you know?
Yeah, I'll have to chop that one proper down. That one's going to be a nightmare.
I'll make some good firewood though.
Oh, 100%.
Now, I'm going to go find Ella.
Okay. Once you're gone.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Hello everyone, I've got an update on the fig situation here. So the tree is basically falling on itself because I've cut all the branches that are going over that way. So I just need to give it a little bit of a nudge for it to kind of fall, but it's not very stable, as you can see here. Like, it's trying to fall on itself. I think there's just one or two that are still attached that are like contributing for it to like stay put. But you know, it's looking good up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like trying to pull down a little bit. Oh, my great camera work, mate. Hey Bean, she's watering the garden.
Yeah.
So as you can see, guys, we've done mostly, like, all of this was covered in fig tree, but we've managed to get rid of it. And now we just got to look out for we're gonna chop the tops off of these guys.
Yeah.
And then there's just a couple more on the bottom that I have to chop, but I'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have a really good view from the kitchen now, you know?
It's gonna be so much nicer.
And it's going to help with the cherry trees, because a lot of the ants, they like to climb from the fig tree over to the cherry tree, and that's a no bueno.
Oh, by the way, everyone, if you're worried about, oh, but what if the tree dies? We honestly don't mind if it dies. This is why we're doing it in summer. I know usually you're supposed to wait till November sort of time, but I just, might as well. And then that's loads of firewood for autumn. That's so much wood there, isn't it?
But at the same time, I just want to say that, like, I've been like trimming. I cut most of this tree down, and it's just fully grown back again.
Yeah, you chopped that about a month ago,
Literally,
right?
look how many branches it's got. You know.
I think it's something we're just gonna have to keep on top of every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely jubbly.
Everyone, we just want to say thank you so much for watching this week's video. We're just tying up a few little loose ends around the garden before we get into big summer heat.
Yeah, and I've like done 90% of the trimming, which is really good, you know.
So close.
It's so close to doing it, you know.
They are actually saying we may get a little rain next week now. I don't know what's going on this year.
This is June. This isn't April or May. What's going on, Portugal?
It's wild.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and leave us down in the comments if you know anything about Cork wood. If you could give us some advice.
Muito obrigado.
And tchauzinho.